Okay, so I have one thing to say about this. All I have to say is that this was a huge clusterfuck of an ending. Like, literally, everything's all over the place. But then again, I mean, that's pretty much how the whole series was overall, this whole season. But, yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by title below, this is on episode 10, the final and last episode of Big Order. And yeah, like I said, it was pretty much a clusterfuck of just a whole bunch. It was all over the place. Like literally, this ending, like I don't even know how to describe it. Pretty much what happens. I can summarize this actually pretty easy. Actually, what happens is that first off, Senna of course realizes that she was the one who caused the great destruction. She wants to pretty much save everyone, giving them their wishes and everything by sacrificing herself. And she pretty much stabs Edgy and flies him over the edge. Edgy goes full on emo. Rin all of a sudden somehow she's she heard everything, so she was just like laying down in the water down there like, oh, so that's what really happened. And then tells him, after realizing all that kind of stuff and everything she did, she wants to help him. And even though she knows that Senna, and you know how she is, so if she heard Senna was the one who did all of that, so wouldn't she want revenge on Senna now? But instead she's like, no, let's save her together. But I guess maybe it's because she found out about the wish and how everything really did happen. So maybe that kind of went down. I don't even know how this really end with Rin obviously has feelings for him. So does Io, and then so does Senna. So does the end up being like a harem kind of thing? Not too sure with that either. But her, Rin and Edgy of course do come back later to fight, combining their powers and everything. Hiragi them also show up. Hiragi is also shown that he pretty much, it wasn't really like he wanted to just full on stop, what's it called? The dad, Genai. It's pretty much he's like, oh, if you used me as your first experiment, then I would have been okay with it. I'm just like, what? Okay, so here comes the true colors over here. He's jealous. He was like, senpai, please notice me. That's pretty much what it was. Everyone tries to attack Genai and kill Senna to stop everything. We have all of a sudden Time Guy comes, slows down, stops people. Some of them, Edgy then starts fighting. We find out that the father. I mean, in reality, even Edgy says like, it isn't to grant Senna's wish what she wants. It's more to grant that failure. Change the failure that happened like years ago. What he did, he wants his. It's pretty much his wish. But he does care about Senna in the end as well, I guess, kind of. Because as he's falling, he's like, I really did want to, help Senna and have a good word for her. And as he was like, yeah, it was a good thing. And like telepathically going on, conversation between them. All of a sudden, the bullet goes through because they kill the time guy. Like I said before, when Genai stops it by sacrificing himself, all of a sudden you think, oh, okay. So that's the ending. Can't get any crazier than that. They save the day, right? Nope. Here comes God coming out of the gate and everything because the gate was already open. It was already working. The bad guys are disappearing and stuff. You can't touch God. Obviously, God's all powerful in this. No one can stop their, powers, orders come from God. So they can't do anything, right? You think all of a sudden, here we go, Edgy goes, talks to Daisy, says, give me my, full power now, and all of a sudden his domination power is able to push back God, and literally, yeah, like I said, push back God that gave him the powers, and somehow his powers are stronger, but I guess that works, and all of a sudden he changes, his wish is to have everyone, Senna, a perfect world for Senna, and that perfect world is the great destruction. Everything that happened disappears, though Edgy talks like they see that Genai and his corporation was what happened. They're the cause of it, and that he actually becomes a hero. So he doesn't change everything. So that means the people who had died still died. I guess it's just everything that happened, all the destruction, everything is back to normal. Or did everyone really come back to life? It's kind of hard to say. All the orders are gone now as well. I'm guessing they don't come back because Genai is not back either. They even have a little clip with Daisy at the end giving the drink like, oh, can I take your order? Jeez. And then all this kind of stuff. And the ending is pretty much he has a gift for Senna, and it was a nice, happy ending for everyone. That's pretty much what happened. Well, almost everyone, because people who died still did die. So they're not, all the blame isn't going towards Edgy or Senna. It's pretty much towards the dad and everything and the corporation behind it, to which they're all gone anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There's no one to really fault upon, so the blame goes to no one alive, really. Um, but yeah, that was pretty much the clusterfuck of an ending. We had Edgy, like literally his power, his this whole story was just they try to make him seem like really strong and cool, but it really he just seemed like a little brat that like he even told Senna like um, this it would all be a lie. Don't do this. Even though what he did, what he asked for, was a lie as well. So he's pretty damn hypocritical in that point. That's why I sent like when Senna said that, I was like, yeah, that's kind of true, Edgy. The father, it was mostly for his wish, but he did want to protect Senna, and then Edgy and him had like a telepathic kind of thing going on. There's infighting with the time guy wanting anything, he will do anything it takes to save his family. Um, Hiragi them come as well, and all of a sudden God comes. Edgy somehow defeats God and changes the world back to normal. Well, not necessarily normal, just there's no orders. The world is not destroyed anymore, and yeah, that's the ending. So really, it like I said, it was really just all over the place, just like the season overall. Um, I mean, there could be even a theory. Like I was thinking myself that maybe they actually did not succeed in stopping everything from happening, and this is actually Edgy's dream, his wish. That I mean, that's a possibility. You never really know, kind of thing. This could all be his wish, and he doesn't even realize it. But yeah, that was that was interesting to say the least. Like I said before, there was some things that got me at the beginning, like, ooh, this sounds pretty interesting. It sounds pretty cool. Certain things along the way, they had some good things going for it, but most of it was literally all over the place, full of plot holes, full of just what the hell is going on moments, and just like this last episode felt like it was just 10 episodes is not enough for this. I don't know if maybe the manga is better or not, but it was just rushed like crazy, and this ending, literally everything just blew up in the end, and just they kind of made like the father wasn't such a bad guy. They kind of made like there really wasn't a bad person overall. Senna was the cause of everything, but even though all that happened and even though all this happened, Edgy still wants to save her. Just a whole bunch of things going back and forth, and overall, I don't even know, man. I'll honestly here. I'll give you guys my review of the season overall. Guess what? I'm sorry for anyone who did enjoy it. I'm gonna give this a 5. It was pretty bad, a 5 out of 10. There was, it had the kind of foundations, like the whole order thing was interesting. World domination was interesting. This whole what happened before was interesting, and then towards it, they just the way they laid it out throughout these episodes was just horribly done, in my opinion. Could have been done way better, and it honestly, I did not care for this anime. Like I said, there were some things, I mean some, that's why I give it a 5 and not any lower, but it definitely does not deserve anything higher than this. I don't even know, man. It was just, yeah, definitely my least favorite of the anime that I probably watched this season. That's just how I feel, guys. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Overall, the episode, like I said before, was just a full-on, all over the place clusterfuck. The season overall is a 5 out of 10 for me, and yeah, that's just my review of the whole thing overall. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you have a different opinion, did you enjoy it? Feel free to comment below on why you feel differently, why you feel that what I said was wrong or anything like that. Feel free to comment below and we could discuss it, because this is a review, discussion and review kind of thing in a way. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review, and until next time, guys, see ya.